Hi students, welcome to Sakshi FIT NEET Academy. In this video session, we are going to learn about hydrolysis of nitriles. So we know that this is one of the important preparation methods of carboxylic acid, and it's a chemical property of nitrile. So here on hydrolysis, that is nitrile converting into amide, that is on partial hydrolysis, we will get a amide. Again on further hydrolysis, that is on a complete hydrolysis, we will get a carboxylic acid. So here how this nitrile is converting into amide to that is carboxylic acid, we will learn with the mechanism. So here I am taking a hydrolysis of nitriles. So what is the general formula of nitrile? That is RC triple bond N. This is called a nitrile. So when nitrogen is bonded to that is a major chain having a carbon with a 3 bonds, that is a 2R sigma bond, that is sigma bond, pi bond, and this is a coordination bond. This is called a isonitrile or isocyanide. This is also known as nitrile or cyanide. So here we are discussing about a hydrolysis of this nitrile. Simply here, so before going to react this nitrile with a water molecule, we should learn about a chemical property of this. That means what are the chemical characteristics of this nitrile group. Simple here, we learned about a carbonyl carbon, that is RC double bond O. Whatever irrespective of these two groups, common characteristics of this carbon is, see here, when this carbon bonded to the oxygen is more electronegative and the carbon is less electronegative, and the bonding is double bond, and this is a sp2 carbon. So due to the electronegativity difference between oxygen and carbon, these bond electrons displaces towards oxygen. So obviously around this carbon nucleus electron cloud decreases, so here nuclear charge increases partially, that is we are represent with the partially positive. Now see here, when that electron, that is bond electrons are displaced towards oxygen, around the oxygen nucleus electron cloud increases, that we are presenting with a partially negative charge. So obviously this carbon experiencing a electron deficiency and this oxygen experiencing a electron rich acts as a base. This carbon, due to the electron deficiency, acts as a electrophilic electrophile or electrophilic center. Same way here, this carbon bonded to the nitrogen. So here coming to that electronegativity difference between carbon and nitrogen shows more electronegativity compared to the carbon. Commonly bond electron displaces towards nitrogen. So obviously around the nitrogen electron cloud increases, shows partially negative charge. Around the carbon electron cloud decreases, nuclear charge increases, so that we are representing with a partially positive. So now here, due to that a partially positive charge, electron deficiency, this carbon experiencing a same electrophilic character, electrophilic nature. So now when we are taking a water molecule, here what about this water molecule decompose into H plus OH minus. See here, out of two bonds one bond is breaking heterolytically and we are getting H plus, and here we are getting a OH minus. This negative charge on the oxygen, this bond electron shifted to the oxygen, O minus H, OH minus. Simple here, H plus OH minus. This OH minus is attacking a electrophilic carbon, and these loosely bonded electrons are shifted to the nitrogen. Due to that excess of bonds, here one bond is forming with the oxygen to carbon, sigma bond, these pi electrons obviously shifted to the nitrogen. Then we will get R, OH is came from the water molecule, instead triple bond we have a double bond, and here that nitrogen got a minus charge. So this negative charge is neutralized by H plus from the water molecule. Then we will get the compound like a enol form. So here double bond, that is it's a conjugation, participates in a hyperconjugation, that is called a ketoenol tautomerism. Ketoenol tautomerism. Simply here oxygen to hydrogen bond electrons are shifting towards oxygen to carbon, and pi electrons are shifted towards nitrogen. Then here we got a keto form. You can say NH minus neutralized by H plus from these oxygens become NH2. So here, what about this compound? This is a amide. So here on partial hydrolysis, simply on 1 mole of a water molecule, nitrile converted into amide. So when we are taking a 1 more mole of water molecule, that is on complete hydrolysis, that here again I am taking a water molecule, H2O decomposed into H plus, OH minus. So here OH minus, just now we discussed this carbonyl carbon is a electrophilic carbon. So obviously this nucleophile attack this electrophilic carbon, and loosely bonded electron shift towards oxygen because of more electronegativity. Now we got RO minus. This O minus is neutralized by, see here, bond electrons are shifted to oxygen, gets negative charge. This negative charge is neutralized by H plus, become OH sigma bond. Now here this NH2 is as it is, and here we have a 1 more OH which is came from second water molecule. Now this is undergoes elimination due to presence of leaving group. See here, these oxygen and nitrogen bond electrons are completely displacing towards nitrogen, ready to leave as a neutral compound by absorbing the H plus from this adjacent hydrogen, alpha hydrogen from this carbon. So here oxygen to hydrogen bond electron shifts here. These bond electrons are converting to pi bond, and H plus is coming from OH, and here carbon to nitrogen bond getting cleaved heterolytically. NH2 minus H plus minus NH3 minus NH3. So finally here we got carboxylic acid. This is the carboxylic acid. So simple, with 1 mole of water molecule we are getting a amide. So here again with 1 more mole of water molecule we are getting a carboxylic acid. So here nitrile to amide called a partial hydrolysis. So complete nitrile to carboxylic acid called a complete hydrolysis. So we can say that on complete hydrolysis of nitrile we will get a carboxylic acid. On partial hydrolysis we will get a amide. This is one of the preparation methods of amide also. On partial hydrolysis of nitrile we can prepare amide. On complete hydrolysis of nitrile we can prepare carboxylic acid. So here I hope you understand the mechanism. So now I am taking some examples, then it's become very easy. Here I am taking a nitrile group, CH3 CH2 CH2 C triple bond N. Again here I am writing a mechanism. It's H plus OH minus. So simple, this carbonyl, that is a nitrile carbon, is electrophilic. Directly nucleophile attack that carbonyl, that is a nitrile carbon, and pi electron shifted to the nitrogen. So here we will get a OH and double bond, that carbon to nitrogen, and N minus. Due to the shifting of these pi electrons, nitrogen get N minus, that is neutralized by H plus from the water molecule. So here we got a, I am writing carbon to avoid confusion, double bond NH. This is like a enol form. So participate in a ketoenol tautomerism and converting into amide. So here OH get converted into carbonyl. So your oxygen to hydrogen bond electron shifted here, pi electron shifted to nitrogen. So this nitrogen get minus, that is neutralized by H plus from here. We got a amide functional group. So this is on further hydrolysis, H plus OH minus attacking carbonyl carbon, then pi electrons are shifted to the oxygen minus, this minus is neutralized by H, become sigma bond. forming a sigma bond between oxygen to hydrogen. Here we have a NH2, here we have OH, which is came from second water molecule. Now this is on elimination of NH2 minus H plus minus NH3. So here if that leaving group is present as well OH is present, we need to remove that particular part based on the leaving group. Here we are removing a NH2 minus H plus minus NH3. Finally here we got carboxylic acid. This is a carboxylic acid. So first nitrile converted into amide to carboxylic acid. This nitrile group, don't disturb this chain, you just focus on functional part. In any chemical reaction, in organic reaction, we need to focus on a functional part. So where the reactive center is there, so how that reactive center is reacting with a particular reagent. So what remaining a chain is not necessary, that chain is going to write as it is. So here this nitrile carbon converted into carbonyl bonded to NH2 become amide. So this amide converted into carboxylic acid. So you should remember that nitrile part converts into amide on partial hydrolysis, amide get converted into carboxylic acid on complete hydrolysis. That means complete hydrolysis of nitrile gives carboxylic acid, partial hydrolysis of nitrile gives amide. So this is an example. Here I am taking some more examples. So here cyclohexane nitrile or cyanocyclohexane. This is a major function group, so we can say cyclohexane nitrile. To this I am giving a water molecule. I am writing direct. So with 1 more mole of water molecule, nitrile group converts into amide. So that carbon get converted into carbonyl, triple bond N can convert into NH2. This is a amide. So this amide on 1 more mole of water molecule, we can convert this into carboxylic acid. This is a carboxylic acid compound. I am taking another one. So this is a compound. On hydrolysis, you just focus on functional part. This converts into amide. So what about this amide on 1 more mole of water molecule? Converts into carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid. So here this is another example. This part converts into amide. This amide get converted into carboxylic acid. So this is the hydrolysis of nitrile, gives amide and carboxylic acid. So hope you understand well. Subscribe the channel, share, like, comment and hit the bell icon so that you will get latest video lectures. Thank you.